Kia ora, Mike. Greetings and welcome to the PTR. We're in Drucker County with a bunch of miscreants who are probably doomed, but that's okay. How's everyone today? Ashes, yo, Mr. Black Tridog. Awesome to see you. And Prometeo Ordnance, aka Mickey. How you doing, Mickey? If I need a man with a ground shovel and reckless, I am available. I will keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. I might need some help because it's going down pretty fast in this game. But really, what we're about tonight, and I'm sorry it's dark, and the community editor doesn't work, so I can't pop it back into daylight so that we can muck around where people can see a bit better. But that's okay. So what we're really trying to investigate is how bad these infestations get. So we've got these assaulting hordes. Now, already we've seen that there's a difference from when we looked in April. They've now got a couple bloaters tracking along with them. The other change that I noticed yesterday was back in April, all you needed to do was kill all the zombies and the freaks would just, or the screamer would just revert to being a normal screamer. Now you have to take out the screamer and the zombies. You can leave the bloaters, but the screamer and the zombies need to be killed in order to destroy the assault hordes. So these guys are coming towards me. This one came down here. Now the horde which infested this had a bloater. I saw him. He lay down on the road, but the horde got back up and kept walking. So that's good to know. So they're in the water pump station. They've moved to the faded old house. So we should be seeing these guys creep along the road to try and get me. Now we need an outpost. Probably food. Food would be good. So I want to see what they do with that. We've got the influence for it, which is fantastic. So let's go do that. Hey Gorilla, how you doing? How you doing? We have just started. We've just started, so we're starting to set up. We're going to set up a few tests. This is a legacy character that I brought in. Oh yeah, we'll do a bit of searching because we are short on everything. We are desperate for food, desperate for materials, desperate for hope.
Well, I found something at least.
But we've really just been testing the, with this community, we've been testing and spending a lot of influence on getting in legacy survivors. Lord Dario, kia ora, hey bro.
Don't let yourself be convinced by conspiracy theories. Neither the army nor the government had anything to do with the outbreak.
Trying to read, please. Been awesome to see you claw your way back from Brink and Darkside. Yeah, I know. I'm excited about update 30. I don't know what to do. I've got 3 communities with 11, 12 people in each, so I can't wait. Dude, if you've got the PTR, or even after the PTR releases, you'll have 5 slots. So with those 11 to 12, you could even you could create a new community and start moving the ones that you want from each community into a brand new community.
Some of those creepers are nearby.
Which is just awesome. Oh, they're still popping in.
That's a plague bloater.
Here we go.
Looks like some hungry deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem, just letting you know.
Alright.
Hey folks, the outpost is up and running. And I can see how we might improve it even more.
Okay, we'll check that out. We'll just do a bit of looting first. In case we have to go. So, obviously we've got some fairly odd looting going on here.
Wonderful.
Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Did I say looting? I meant spawning. Some interesting spawning going on. Okay, so let's check out what's happening. Heading to the Vogel house. So that's heading for my base. That's heading to the abandoned clinic. Oh, that's a fruit stand. That's the abandoned clinic there. Interesting. Interesting. Well, let's get back to base and we'll see what this siege is like. When it triggers, we'll let it hit. And we'll see what kind of siege we get. So we've got major threat for some reason. So it could be a very big siege and it could kill us. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that Dark Side series actually, man. I can't believe we're still actually doing okay in it. We haven't lost a character in a long time, though there have been a few close calls.
There we go. That's all of it. Creeps are going to start attacking if we don't take care of these infestations.
Alright, so we know that if we come down here and we take out the zombie and the hordes, the zombies, we can take them out.
But I'll stick it out.
But I'm quite interested to see how the horde hits. So what used to happen when I was playing in Trumbull Valley a month ago was once the horde got within range of the safe zone, sort of around this area, its pathing would wig out and it would just kind of move about in really odd and interesting ways. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've just started, bro. Call me insane, but I'm waiting for a siege. It's almost certainly going to come with some bonus screamers, feral, and a bloater. I'd be interested in Brazil. Oh, you're in Brazil? Awesome. Awesome, man. I'm a big Arsenal fan, so we've got Gabriel Martinelli on the left flank. Very happy. He's one of my favorite Brazilians. I took 2 days off when Ayrton Senna died. I didn't go to work. That really cut me deep. He was one of the good guys, man. So they're moving pretty fast. James Spooner, kia ora, bro. How are you doing? Can't wait for the changes to happen on Xbox. Nick, hey man, how you doing? So this is not part. Yeah, this pathing is working really well. In fact, they're moving at speed. Here we go. Now they're moving natural speed. So they actually move at an unnatural speed. That's fast for a horde. But see, he's going to this abandoned clinic and he's pathed all the way around it to come in from this angle. So some of the pathing is a little bit odd, but he should infest that now. Yeah, there we go.
Don't take care of these infestations.
Hey, it's quite handy. It scouts it for you. So I'm not sure they should do that. What do you guys reckon? What's this guy doing? Feels like the game even crashed there. The map just ceased moving. Yeah, so they were talking about July. In fact, I think they were talking about earlier than that for the Forever Communities, but they had a bug where if you switched... there they are. Let's go see what they're doing. If you switched out characters, survivors, no, profiles. When you switched out profiles while you were in the game, it would rewrite, it would copy over a blank legacy pool over the top of your own legacy pool, and you'd lose all your legacy characters. There were some other weird behaviors which went on with it as well. I've never done it, luckily, but yeah, see, this is what happened before. They get to here and then they're just really, really confused. Maybe they'll figure it out, but they've just stopped moving. Now, is it because their pathing is wrong? Oh, I can see they are very slightly moving, but they're definitely all kind of hung up. So if they're going to do that, you get so much time to prepare against these guys. What we'll do is we'll shoot the bloater and we'll stir them up.
Stay back from the cloud.
Remembering there's a feral over this way, so we've got to watch our flank. One feral nearly took me out yesterday. B-boy. Hey, oh, B-boy, how you doing, bro? Seems like that cliff stops them a tad. Dude, I'm not even sure if it's terrain. They just seem, when they're, like, they They path perfectly fine when they're not rendered on the map. As soon as they render in on the map, they seem to get confused. See, they're just standing there. Check out this screamer. That shouldn't take care of the zombie horde. Chances are that other bloater has lain down. That's what we should check. So by taking these guys, I'm just going to take these guys out for now because I want to check that whether that bloater's lying down or not. He's going inside the house. Fair enough. He came to infest a house. He's going to infest a house. Kia ora, B-boy. How you doing, bro? Ooh. Luckily, there's unlimited crossbow bolts and lethal, right? Alright, that should take... Oh no, there's 3 zombies. Those idiots who went in there. Yeah, see, the bloater lay down. And I think maybe that's what it was. Oh, time to go. Crossbow is not the best weapon. Ah. Screw this. He says, no, it's a matter of pride. Got a hit. Wow, he turned around real fast.
Okay, go for the head! And that's all I have.
Damn it. And you... Hey, Sequoia, how you doing, man? Irish Spartan. I almost said Spirish Arton. Sorry, man. How you both doing today? Infest Fest. Yeah, exactly. Well, we're trying. We're trying, but the hordes are having a tough time of getting to the base. Our base, we've got, well, those 4 survivors. We haven't leveled up our infirmary yet. So they're going to be hurt for a while. We definitely need some more materials, but what we're trying to do is see whether this horde will make it. Last time the bloater laid down, so they didn't keep coming. If they get stuck in the same spot, that would be so... That'll be definitely a bug we need to report. Into Vogel House. That's the old one. Yeah, they're having a tough time of this. You see, they gotta... This is the stuff that they've got to fix. The whole concept of the infestations coming to the edge of your base and... Oh, are they getting closer? Oh, he's starting to move? No. Did bloater lie down again? No, bloater's standing there. Oh, he moved forward a little bit. The whole concept of the hordes coming to assault your base, I like. But if they can't actually do it, or they act in a unintelligible way like this, then it makes it a bit problematic. If I shoot that screamer in the head, they will turn around and check it out. And they're just, you know, pandering around, so not so impressive. Right. We don't even have 3 plague samples. I reckon we can get down and do a little bit of looting or something. Grab that med ruck from my outpost down here. Danny, how are you? Lisa Burton, welcome. How are you doing today? White Rose, chilling in Texas with little dude. Nice. What's going on the grill, man? Hey, little dude, how are you today? Look how many crossbow bolts I got. And I've got even more back at base. We are crossbowed up the wazoo.
Deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem, just letting you know.
Ah. I didn't even see that happen. So, okay. What if I'm not there? I mean, anyone who knows me knows that's just not my style to not be there, but
I found something at least.
well, let's get back there. Oh, I'm almost tempted not to get back there. Oh, what it'll do, it'll hit my ammo. That's what it'll do. Major threat. Yeah, let's do it.
We're not letting any of those monsters inside. Do you hear me?
I reckon they'll get in.
Hungry. Everybody get ready. Barrel around here somewhere.
Yep.
I can't keep going so fast.
I used a flashbang. I've never used a flashbang. Well, that's not true. I'm pretty sure I have used them before. Knocked myself out and decided never to use them again. 4 minutes. That timer isn't counting down. Just saying.
The village is getting really sick.
James, how are you doing, man? Chicken wings, sweet corn, and lobster tails. Nice. I love chicken wings. And corn on the barbecue is just the best. On the cob, right? You wrap it in tinfoil, bit of butter. Oh, so good. Oh, barrel. I'm coming, Denny boy. Oh, you found it. You plagued me. This is not good.
I feel awful. I might need some cure.
That was weird. I got down there and then I couldn't really move on account of my no stamina.
But you can't outrun me.
Loader alert.
We've got one gun in the whole community.
Aim for the head.
Help! Help me! This is bad! So much for not letting them get in here. Get away from the glitter.
Stay away from that crowd. I'm just about out of these.
Another feral. Okay, this is a pretty badass siege, especially at this stage of the game. Complete miss. Four minutes. That counter isn't going down at all, is it?
You hear me?
Hey, cheese. Surviving. This could be a community wipe, folks. But it was a pretty crappy community to start with, to be honest. Okay. They are, but they got crossbows. This is the only guy with an actual gun.
We can use what we learned here to keep surviving this shit.
What did we learn? What did we learn? We learned that the, because we're writing all this stuff down. Oh, this isn't Darkside, man. This is just Lethal Zone in the PTR, but the PTR is pretty crazy by itself. Right. Gee, cheese equals surviving. Well, we survived. We're all good. Didn't need a cheese. That's how it rolls. Oh, except Raphael died. Well, we better find him. I give you mercy. So the siege countdown timer didn't work. And didn't work. And the pathing to base still weird. Still flaky. In inverted commas. I'll define that later.
Now who's gonna laugh at my stupid jokes?
Dude, I can't even pick up his gear. I killed him in the worst spot. I should get his gear back anyway. He's just quietly dying in the corner as his friend got treatment for the same thing. We had to pick someone. We had to pick someone. Okay, so we need plague samples. We need materials. Yes, yeah, it's not Darkside, yeah. Yeah, actually, funny you should say that. I used the mod integrator because I wanted to use the dev menu just to, you know, help test out a few things. And what it did was, I lost the primary sidearm function. It reverted to the good old days where you had one gun slot to use. So yeah, definitely made a difference. Let's look at our community. They are awesome. $55 and 136.
We got an outpost that's turning into a fucking Z hotel.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a pretty good synopsis. Here's a bandage. Yeah, what didn't help was in the previous test, I loaded up a survivor from this community and transferred him to the other one, so all my cool stuff went with him. Right, so we need materials for sure. Right. Oof, it's gonna be hard to get out of this one. I'm sure we can recover. Just gonna be pretty hard. Fire is the only cure. Yeah, I'd love some fire.
This blood plague is bullshit, man.
Who's saying that? That was a badass siege. Will it tell us why it's a threat?
Too many infestations around
Infestations, right. So many infestations at this stage of the game that the sieges are enormous. So our next siege will probably see whether the what the ammo cost is. There you are, bro. Oh, it's actually pretty well armed. I'll take those. Take that.
That's a lot of crap to haul around.
Right, and then we'll go get some materials. Yeah, that wasn't a bad siege at all. You know, I should have died, but I was... Oh, what have I done? But what saved me was no screamers turned up. Talk to Rhino, that's what I want to do. Holy crap! What the...
See you around.
B-boy, $50? Dude, that's way too much. That's way too much. Oh, dude. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that. That's the biggest dono I've ever had. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. What would Brian say? Brian would say hearts in the chat for B-boy. That's what he would say. I don't know what to do. But thank you so much. B-boy, you're a legend. Right. Right. This was... Oh, he's got that. I want that. And I gave him my stuff that I wanted to keep. And I actually wanted to give him the gun.
Yeah, I already got all the crap I can carry.
Oh, and he's got that. Let's give him those, and I will take those. You can keep the backpack.
New place to put it.
All right. Sorry, we'd go... In fact, I'm going to enlist him so he doesn't go wandering off.
Give me a hand with something.
Give me a hand with something.
Okay, your lead.
It's inventory Tetris.
That fucking zombie crud.
Is that a light crossbow? That is a light crossbow. One bolt. I'm sure we've got more than that. Where is he? Dude, I enlist... Ah, right. I'm over here, boss. Okay, Rhino. So at this stage of the game, I would always recommend to anyone to give your follower bandages, because they will use them by themselves to stay alive, which is good. Life is good. Living is good. Right. Yep, that's good enough. Have we got a better backpack? Probably not. We do. Take the 7 slot. And, yeah. Jane says, I would have deleted the community and started a new one. It's frustrating to fight sieges like that. Nah, I don't find them frustrating at all. Not at all. I mean, it just kept coming and coming, but that could have been a lot worse. All it would have taken was one screamer, and that was game over. Because I wouldn't have been able to get to the screamer. And,
watch your backs while I'm gone.
Oh, are you coming with me? No, Rhino, you better go home. How much gas we got? Not enough. Yeah, a Screamer would have summoned more hordes. A Screamer would have possibly summoned a Freak or a Juggernaut, and then it would have been all over. But I always fight my sieges, man. Or I pay the ammo price if I'm away from base, or, like next time we get a siege, we'll be paying the ammo price because it'll almost be certain death. Wow, look how broken my car is. Daily Llama, dare hit a jug with your car door. Dude, I don't have a car door. Let's fix that. That's hurtful, man. You know I don't have a car door. I can't hit a jug. I can't hit a zombie. It's all good, man. You see, coming back from situations like this is what I enjoy doing. So this is giving me a little bit of extra kicks while we test this out. Dub G, how you doing, man? We've seen a lot of ferals. I'm just going to say it. We've seen a lot of ferals. There were, what, 3 ferals in that base siege. Luckily, they came one at a time. Otherwise, we would have been screwed. Thank you so much, Daily Llama, for all your support, man. I appreciate that. We're off to try and find some materials because we need to upgrade our infirmary. Tried hitting a jug with a door. It doesn't work. I've tried running one down. In State of Decay 1, I thought, I know how to take out a jug. I grabbed a Norma, and at full noise, sped down the road, main side of town, Spencer's Mill. And Norm, thank you so much, bro.
Hey there. We could really use some help from you folks.
Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, Guru. I will do my best, man. I will do my best. Oh. Bit plague hardy up here, but we'll try and be sneaky. Yeah, we'll park smart because we are not well endowed with toolkits. Anyway, continuing the story. So, middle of Spencer's Mill, plowed down the river, the middle of the road, huge juggernaut. Smack straight into him. Car stops immediately.
Damn, I'm tired.
Let's get out. And so the car stops immediately, like the front wheels, back wheels came off the ground, and it kind of slouched around the side of the juggernaut, who didn't move at all. Front wheel came off. I'm driving along the road, sparks coming out. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The zombies are faster than the car at this point. Roll up to the side of me, pull me out of the car. I get up. Oh shit, shit, run, 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 holding sides or whatever was State of Decay 1 and that sort of thing. And a zombie manages to bite me, catch me there, and the jug just walks up and picks me up and just tears me in two, throws me on the ground. First time I've been separated from my top half from my bottom half by a juggernaut. I'm like, ah! I was horrified. Absolutely horrified. And I fell in love with the game. So that's what happens when the irresistible force meets the immovable object. The irresistible force stops. I mean, I reckon I got a little bit of whiplash in real life from it. Let's get a little bit of distance. Sun coming up, that's nice. Yeah, there we go. Sample. Just 5 more of those and we might be able to craft a plague cure. Right. Okay. there is some stuff in this house. We might actually get out of here with some materials. Camille, how you doing, man?
Sweet. Could use this.
Welcome, welcome. Ooh, that is good. Let's put that back in the car right now. Dangerous areas like this, you're actually better not to push the searching, but put the good stuff in the car in case you have to do a runner, because then you at least get something out of what you've done. I don't know why I bought frickin' 556 with me.
Observed population density in area designated Trumbull Valley is beneath the baseline
James,
target.
stay alive. Dude, that's harder than it sounds.
Designated Trumbull Valley at their earliest convenience. Sorry folks, just a little radio malfunction there.
Hang on just a minute.
Go about your business.
That's a bit of the screen. It's a bit hard to read with the... There we go. That's a bit better. I can read the chat a bit better now. Right, you all see a jug on the map limping and mad? It's the one who tried to hit with a car. They're all mad, bro. That's for sure. Mosa. What my amigo so Mosa de Tiago de Sierra Sao Paulo, Brazil. If I didn't know better, I think you're saying, good evening, my sir. I am Monsieur de Tiago from the city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Am I close? Welcome, welcome though. Stoic, hey bro, how are you doing? Just witnessed the madness. Madness it was. But we stuck it out. We stuck it out and we won the siege. Did we loot all of the stuff in here? No, we did not. There's more stuff in here. In fact, let's walk past it. Gaming with Tour, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Well, better than nothing.
Big old shovel. Ah, it's trying to get me killed. Giving me a heavy weapon when I'm standing next to a plague heart. There's plague samples in a plague heart. Mi amigo assisto todos os vídeos.
Some hungry deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem, just letting you know.
Thank you. I'm gonna think. I'm guessing this means. Thank you, man. I get assistance from your videos. Please do not be offended if I get that wrong. Ashes, bro, how you doing, man? I shouted out a big yo to you earlier. You must have been away from the screen, but here it is again. Yo, Ashes! But gee, can you do Quartz Challenge? Now, you'll have to remind me of that one. That's one of Fall Down Go Booms, right? I do not like bladed weapons generally. Fight threader. New mission, zombie threat at home. I wasn't even watching. Okay, this time we don't want to fight. Holy shit, look at them go now. Okay, they've infested my outpost while I've been doing all this. They've infested the one across the street. Holy cow, we are fucked. Dude, we are screwed. Bruce Fieldman, how you doing? Have I played Heartland? I played a little bit. A tiny little bit of Heartland. But I didn't really go too far in it. I wouldn't mind trying it again sometime, because at the time I was all about the sandbox, you know? Yeah, that's what we in the old country call a bad neighborhood. Certainly is. Getting pretty congested. Okay, what we might do is start a new community in this rickety barn. Could take them a while to get there. Quartz Challenge. Yeah, so Quartz Challenge was... I can't remember what it was. I have seen it. Kind of a solo mission kind of thingy, is it? Sure. Heartland is all good game and story driven. Yeah, so like I for one play for the sandbox more than the storylines. Like I did the storyline of State of Decay 1, but when Breakdown came out, that I discovered while playing that it was the continuation, you know, the everlasting nature of just trying to survive and how, oh shit. We don't want to go back to base. Base is death. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was more about that than Heartland, but what I do remember from Heartland was there were really cool facilities. The base was really unique. So I would definitely go back and have a look. And also, I didn't really get far into the story, so I'm not really in any position to talk authoritatively about how good the storyline is. But I've heard good things about it, so yeah, I might try that sometime. Stubborn, how you doing, man? Now infestations are a real threat if you let them grow out of control. Yeah, well, it certainly looks that way. These guys weren't here when I started, what? Ah, it doesn't tell me. Oh, yep, 3/4 of an hour ago. So in 45 minutes it's done this and we've had a siege. We've got another siege coming. Rhino wants to take out an infestation. I can totally get with that. Let's claim an outpost here, though. This is the only way we can get to our locker.
And with a little more effort, this place could really shine.
Because yeah, we're not fighting the we're not fighting the siege. So what's happened? I'm not seeing the siege here as a mission, so what I'll do is I'll chuck this stuff in here. We're still trying to figure out how this is really truly working as a game. What should we do? All good. Just in case there is a siege, we'll take all of that. Oh, we were gonna... Have we got any health? We don't. Just what we're carrying. That's amazing. Oh, excuse me. Ah, here we go. Quartz challenges no car. You're a multiplayer partner who gives you no assistance but carries like 3 plague cures. You can only use what you loot from plague hearts. No cars, no base, noob characters, no rolling. Let's go. But you keep all the stuff that you start with? Are you allowed to like break open the rucksacks in the back of the car? I'll be honest, I'm not massive on challenges, but I'll give anything a go once. I have a theory that you're not wearing hats because it's cold in your end of the world, but because you dyed your hair bright pink. I can neither confirm nor deny whether I dyed my hair bright pink. Hey, here it is again. See. Right, look at the drawing space on those plants up the road. That's pretty low. I'm running an RTX 3070. It should have this whole map drawn out. So definitely something up the bat. Got a zombie, not quite a juggernaut, but something. Oh, hello. We're gonna car this guy. See? That really hurt him. What are you gonna do when you've got all the doors, mate? You'll be unhappy. You'll have no more doors left. Oh, shit. And that's how you kill ferals with cars, stupidly. Guys, come up with some unique challenges. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I probably wouldn't do very well at Quartz Challenge, to be honest. That whole area for 5 materials, that's pretty mank. That's a great shot.
Gotta kill the brain.
Okay, we probably should do something about these infestations. And we should probably shut all these gates. I wish they would just do that. That would be a nice little quality of life thing. Order's moving towards the rickety barn. Oh, holy shit. Who's doing that? Hey, I'm liking this already, guys. I just created an outpost. They could assault my base, but no. They're being bastards and going after my rickety barn. Jesus. We'll intercept them. Yeah. They've spawned in. So they've stopped moving, which is good. Where's my dude? Maybe he should come with me. Oh, he's pretty hurt. We've got someone in the infirmary who has 1 second to live. Okay, okay. Cooldown moves never completed the challenge either. Well, there you go. That's all you need to know. If anyone can complete that, it would be him. Yeah. Nick Kinderis says, I love how aggressive the Horde map control is. Yeah. I'm seeing it. So when I was playing this yesterday, I used a community I'd created back in around April sometime, which was prior to some of the later updates. And the Hordes, I had loads of infestations on the map, but they could not sort their shit out to attack my base. But these ones, they are doing what they said they wanted it to do. They are, you know, they started out here, they spread down here, but once they hit this one, they've moved towards my base and are surrounding it. The fact that this guy's heading towards my rickety barn is really concerning. Okay, so what do we do about this? I think we've got to take out a plaker. Get our samples. Take that. Let's grab a heavy weapon. I've got one, it's the shovel.
Ah, crap, it's a plague screamer.
Nah, yeah, it's just all bad. We'll take everything. We'll need everything. Light crossbow was 17. Nice and light. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's go do it. Who are we gonna go for? I think it's gonna be this one. Because everything else is hidden or too scary. So, this is it. It's a Hail Mary. Blunt weapons are my favorite. Yeah, mine too. But apparently... Ooh. So, yeah, there's an assaulting horde just waiting around. Which is kind of odd behavior. I reckon if I drive off, so they haven't triggered the siege, probably because we're still in the cooldown period from the last siege. But I think what will happen is when I drive away, the siege may trigger. If it does, we'll just pay the ammo price. But it may all be moot because we're going to take on a plague cart, and chances are there'll be a feral and that'll be the end of it. Can I make any fire at all? No. I don't have a workshop. I spent too long mucking about with the updates earlier, so this is a community on the brink. We are circling the drain, folks. Got a horde moving in. Yeah, we certainly do. So I could intercept this horde, but should I? I probably should. That'll cost me crossbow bolts, but I might get plague samples out of it. Okay, yeah, let's defend our outpost. This is take 1, defending an outpost from an incoming horde. Coming through. That new graffiti art, has that always been there? That's a Doom reference, right? That is a Doom reference. The Screaming Skulls from Doom 2 back in the 90s. Gotta be. Love that game. Alright, do we care about these guys? Okay. Here they are. Look how fast they move. So they're a pretty fast moving horde. But now that they've triggered, like spawned in, they move a lot slower. So maybe those, So in terms of balancing Lost Souls, that's the one, Camille. Those were bastards, they were. Hey, Cup, how you doing? Just keep them looking that way. Damn it. Oh, I can't hit a bloater from 5 meters away. There we go. Tell you what though, the hordes are slow moving zombies. You said that one's pretty quick. They seem to be though.
I'm beat.
Whoa, trashy old house. So that one's heading up that way. Did we take that one out as well? Oh my word. They're just all over the show. These guys acted like they knew I was here.
Lower cloud. Loader alert. Fuck, screamer.
Right. Good box, how you doing, man? Trade depot is more useful for extra manpower. If they die, loot for guns. Yeah, I was on a map once with a trade depot and it was so dangerous that the trader only made it through sort of 2 out of 3 times and made it out about 1 in 4. So I did get their guns after I traded with them.
I'm beat.
Bruce Field, how you doing, man? This is Lethal Zone. So, difficulty? Yeah, so we're on Lethal for everything. Just to see how how it goes on this harder level. We've just taken out where's he going? To the rickety barn. Dude, we could be at this all day. And that's taken most of my crossbow bolts, so don't have any mines or anything like that. We need to get some other characters in the game, other survivors in the game, so they can have the rickety barn. They can have it. There's only so much we can do. In the car watching. I hope you're not driving, bro.
If If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Hey, A-Cup, I've got one of your mason jars on the way. A-Cup also is a channel content creator. He's got his own YouTube channel and has started streaming also on Twitch. Go check him out. He's part of our enclave of content creators, and he's got some really cool looking merch. So all right, it cost me, I had to take out a mortgage to ship it all the way to New Zealand, but I definitely wanted me some of that. So I got me a mason jar so that I don't have to drink like this. In the future, I can hold up a little A-Cup mason jar and just sip from it with decorum. So that's the plan. In the middle of a getaway. I'm gonna be put in a minute. Right, okay, let's that's it. Right. Sounds pretty close. Oh, don't turn your back on a feral. Oh, another one.
Down to my last one.
That's not what I meant to use. That's what I meant to use.
Go for the head!
Ah, he fucking bit me. That'll confuse them. It did not confuse them. We are history.
Our fucking outpost.
Ah.
We've got no defenses.
Where's the drive? Yeah, this community is pretty much history. Yeah, you make a good point there, Bruce. There are so many different ways to play this game. Different difficulty levels, different approaches. Like, it's quite fun to drop down the difficulty levels and like just go full on with shotguns and just kick open doors and blast away. Or you can do like, I like as dangerous as I can make it, so lethal zone or modded. And there's, you know, I let the game have a go at me. That's how I would put it. I give it its fair crack, like there. But yeah, there's challenges like Court's Challenge that people can do. And there's this sorts of solo runs that Sawson's famous for. Then, you know, there's character runs. I know A-Cup's done some of those. The Drucker County Highway Patrol. All sorts of things like that. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. This community is, you know, we're just toast, bro.
I'm going to clear out an infestation. If we want to survive, we can't let the zombies take over our town.
Yeah. So that, we've got no... Yeah, we've got nothing. We've got nothing. I don't think we even got a car, have we? I think we might flag this one away. What we'll do is we'll see how many infestations we can take out before we die. Right, take one of those. 23 of those. Take the Echo 1 because it's light. Lighter than a basic crossbow. That is interesting. And let's see. Yeah, so now that I can see that the infestations actually do seem to be acting with a great deal more intelligence, which I think is what they were missing the most. We got a suppressor on that thing? We do not. That's what the game sort of lacked, or the testing so far. Can't really afford to do the running thing because I ain't got no stam. Good enough. Hey, we got a heavy weapon though. We're totally screwed. I think I've seen enough. Yeah. I'm with you, good box. This has gone... Yeah. At least we've... Oh, well, our survivor's up there. Tell you what, we'll see if we can get to our survivor. We can get to our survivor, then it's game on.
Looks like some hungry deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem, just letting you know.
Oh. We've got a person in the infirmary with 1 second to live. I am quite keen to test. Actually, no. I'm just going to flag it. I mean, that would be fun, but let's start a new community. Because I was just mucking around testing the legacy character switching in and out last time, and then I started testing the infestations in yesterday's session, and they weren't working properly. But it looks like they are working properly now. So let's try it for real, and I'll try properly, and we'll see how we get on. So campaign, manage community, end timers. Well, let's end their time. Nice one, guys. Good effort. Oh, you know what? We've just gone and put a survivor with blood plague back in our legacy pool. Where is she? 10 dog. We'll start a new map. Okay, I'm going to start a new map with 10 dog and see whether she keeps the plague or whether she's cured. Is this a way you can magically cure your plagued survivors? Yeah, interesting. Skip tutorial. So, put on lethal, but we probably won't keep this. I want to do that one. Probably Ridge, yeah. Probably Ridge. Haven't played that in a while. I've been watching other people play Probably Ridge recently, and it looks mean. 10 dog, dog walker, yeah. But she's also a cigar aficionado, so bit of a stamina penalty. You ain't got much. True. Would be good if you didn't have to recruit the other people, but let's just take some randoms. So 10 dog should die straight away. Yes, exactly, White Rose. Insta cure or insta kill? Whew. I wonder which.
And we're empty.
While this happens, I'm gonna check. I'm just gonna take my jacket off because it's getting
whose
pretty
turn is it to
warm.
find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost walked right into a horde.
I have a better idea. We could settle down here instead of moving on.
There we go. Let's see what we're working with.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
There's some pretty awkward pauses in there.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible. Maybe with some room to expand.
10 dog's like standing there going, "Arr," she's got the shivers, she's got the fever. Oh,
Most scavengers focus on big items.
wow.
On small comforts.
Is that her?
It'll add up when we need to trade.
That's her. Wow, that's amazing. And she's kicking my ass. Sorry, Tin Dog. I just want a good look. So, she started off undead. That's so cool. Alright, Tin Dog. Sorry about this. Right. Well, now we know, folks. Now we know. That was at about an hour and 11. I'm going to remember that. That's so cool. Uh, 11. Infected survivor. 10 dog. Infected 10 dog. There we go. How's the weather in New Zealand? It's pretty hot. It's been pretty glum the last couple of days, but the sun's out today. Been out for breakfast. It was quite nice. Could you have changed map and tried to move to a new base right away? What you mean with the last community? Oh nah, that's I wasted so much time. It wasn't really a very good wasn't a very good representation of what the infestations are like playing Lethal Zone. So that's what I'm going to try and do this time around. And we will do Probably Ridge because I like Probably Ridge. Solo runs are so far out of my league, very scary. Yeah, I don't do a lot of solo runs. It's got to be said. But that's because I like the whole community building piece and the scavenging and the you deal with different issues. It's almost like a tree of different kind of challenges. Playing solo, you sort of go one way about inventory management and finding what you need to survive on the day, and then the other way is managing communities and morale, infestations, defenses of the base, that sort of thing. So they're just two different ways of playing, really. So who we got? A Misuse who's encouraging. Student mentor who's a glutton. Shows who. And you can click on them and see their inventory, which is quite cool. What their skills are. So this is good, because you used to have to guess a little bit. 8 slot backpack, even if it's a crap one. 2 8 slots, but they'll do. Let's go. Feel like Lethal in this update, it's balls to the wall moment. You take that first base. I'm really liking that. Yeah, absolutely, man. If you let this game play, if you let the game play,
And
Lethal
we're
is a
empty.
good challenge. It's a tough challenge.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I had to outrun 2 ferals, or was it 3?
It'll be 3, mate. Okay. Standard operating procedure here. Loot the gas station.
This place looks right for the picking.
Holy crap. So, the first infestation assault hordes are spawned by plague hearts. We know that. Oh, that's quite a good find. That's not even counting as a horde. And they're heading to my gas station. Now, normally I might take those guys on, but we're not going to. Because the bloater will probably infect my followers, and while that's all going on, the screamer will scream, and then it will be no fun at all. So we're gonna hop down the road. We'll check out the guns and ammo. I was watching Brian play this the other day, and he said this one is always pre-looted.
I expect
Or at least it seems that way. And it might be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember finding a lot in this place. I'm pretty sure I've looted it before. But one of the things I like about the game is things like the facility mods you see lying about the place. That's the camp heater. Of course they're broken. Oh. Hey Diamond, how you doing, man?
I see a Z over there.
Oop.
Fuck me, screamer! Look out, kids.
Actually,
I'm not into the whole nomad thing. We need to find a new place
give me
to
that.
live.
Yeah, we'll just stay clear of him for now. Batter up. Nick says, I've been watching Guru streams and uploads, but played little myself last 2 months. This is 100% has me back in again. Cool, Nick. Have you got it on Steam or are you just on Xbox? Brian doesn't play this game anymore. He's rusty. Oh, I reckon it wouldn't take him very long to get back to his Apex level. He has been streaming some of this. I haven't been able to catch it. Like I was trying to watch it, but work's just been too busy. Oh. Right. I don't even know why we came up here. We were supposed to be heading to the military outpost. There's 2 of them. They should be able to handle a single zombie by themselves. Hey, we're finding crossbow bolts. That's all good though. Yeah, he doesn't play it as much, but he's still a good player, man. I mean, it wouldn't take him very long to get right back up there again.
Emphasis on might.
Yeah. Yeah, we should really just concentrate on the getting to the military outpost. We'll do that. But yeah, what I was saying, he is testing this out as well. I think he started a dark side. Oh yeah, there we go. Better than nothing. Dark side playthrough as well. He's playing a bit more State of Decay 2 these days, which is awesome. I've been trying to watch, but unfortunately work has just been insane. I mean it, like insane. So I haven't been able to like just sit there and watch during the day. Not even have it on next to me. That looks like T-Dog. That isn't...
Can't do it.
Now I'm seeing T-Dog everywhere. What's that, Diamond? Real good. Mom's big C surgery went really well. Be coming home in a couple of days. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's fantastic, man. That is great news. No, yeah. No one can quite understand what it's like until they're put in that kind of position. So that's awesome news, man. I'm so happy for you. Jeffrey says, I magically cured a survivor by doing what you did with T-Dog, but he still had injuries. So was he blood plagued? And how plagued was he? Because honestly, I put T-Dog into the infirmary and she had probably 10 seconds left to live. She had just enough time to live to actually make it to the infirmary and lie down. Where are these 6 containers? Here we go. You have to go to the one. Yeah. You're right. This is where we need to be.
It's not safe for us to wander.
You'll
We've got to
see.
find a new home.
Onto those. And those. Alright, so the other thing is, when we start this, we're going to have to use fire. Oh, that is a great weapon. we're going to have to use find infestations, scout infestations to radio call. Not enough influence yet. But the first infestations which turn up, we will not be able to see. So that's the real danger, is that you don't know that they've turned up. But we've got a couple strategies that we can do here. We can ignore the infestations and try and defend our base, you know, on the back foot, so to speak. We could target infestations as soon as they appear. Ooh.
We need to find someplace to settle down.
Would you like a shotgun? Reckon he would.
It's not safe for us to wander. We've got to find a new home.
Give them all blunt weapons. Blade is good, and in fact, it's the most popular weapon type out there, according to my latest survey. But blunt is good for early characters. Once you get swordplay, heck yeah, then blades are awesome.
I'm not gonna find anything else here.
Kukuri, that's a pretty good bladed weapon though. Okay, so we've got crossbow, we've got no fuel, and that horde is just hanging out at the gas station. But at least we've got got some weapons to take them out with now. So anyway, talking about strategies, right? So yep, fight off the back foot, ignore the infestations until they start getting in our face. Oops. Wow, slow reload. Flat though. So there's
I
that.
don't want to be near that bloater when it pops.
Yeah, hopefully he won't see us.
Look alive, kids. We got a bloater here.
Yeah, he's seen us, but that's okay. We'll just put some distance between us. Or we could go after ignore the infestation, see how that goes. Well, that's kind of what I did in the last game where we saw how that went. Ooh. Dream Acquire, we'll stay away from those. Or something in between. Deliberately pop that bloater, pull that horde away. And let's circle a trust this place.
Written all over it.
It bunches them up quite nicely too. Too far. Oh, I'm liking this crossbow. We'll be lucky to get these crossbow bolts back, but hey. That go through the zombie. Alright, never mind. Enough playing about. Yes. Get a can of gas for our car. Feel like you have to hold your starting area or you just get swamped. I know what happened on last community. Oh, just being sarcastic. Oh, no, that's all right, man. I took no offense from anything. I saw no insult. No insult or criticism in any comment so far. That's all good, man. That is why they are giving them to us. You can still take some out if you want. Use the radio commands. Okay. Crossbow. I'm just going back up the chat. Yeah, now everyone knows how to do a solo challenge. Bring in 2 survivors who are at death's door with plague. Nice. You're in Texas, Bruce. That's awesome. It would be cool if one day solo runs became an e-sport. Yeah. Probably. I think the game would have to be built around it. And there would need to be rules and that sort of thing. There we go.
This'll slow
That's
me
pretty
down.
good.
It's locked. Figures.
It is locked. Okay.
Why is it always so hard to clear out one damn spot?
So your survivors have keys to all the houses. Good to know.
Oh, this again.
Right.
Fabulous.
Well done. Sweet. That was not a good shot. Bum rush.
Gotta kill that screamer.
Splat. There we go. Ooh, scroll down the chat. Sorry. Early game, get the influence and use the radio commands from infestations as you build up characters and resources, then go head to head with the infestations. Yeah, definitely you're gonna have to balance what you can achieve in terms with the resources that you've got. It's kind of talks into a risk reward as well.
I gotta rest a sec.
I'd be interested to know whether they've even spawned a assault horde yet. I mean, when does the first one spawn? Find a heavy weapon and just have a go at everybody. Yeah. Indiscriminate smacking. Just take someone out. I figured it out. Is this a new community? Yeah, man. The other community was pretty poked, so we weren't really learning anything by anything that I was doing, apart from I suck. So we've started off a new one, which we haven't even claimed yet. So let's claim that before we start
I got here in one piece.
doing anything else.
The ball rolling.
Good enough? Nope. More.
Brainless are gone, so
There
it's
you go.
time for us to claim this place and move in.
Alright, so now does the clock start on infestations from here or after the first mission?
Our first priority has to be gathering materials.
After
We
the
need to
plague
complete
sample
this
mission?
place.
Because I've heard, I think I remember that that prior to this, the sieges, you wouldn't have any sieges until you completed that first plague sampler mission. So I'm wondering whether the clock starts on spawning assault hordes once you do that, once you do those missions. Not too sure.
I'm gonna need a lighter load soon.
Put that stuff away.
Payload delivered.
Now that was a relatively straightforward equip and gather. And not enough influence yet for an outpost. Do not have a heavy weapon either. Enlist enclave, get them killed, get guns. That's how I do it. Yeah, sometimes I do that without even trying. Get them killed. Hey, Catbird, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Right. So, some more influence would be great. Sure, we could. It's daylight. Could have a first go, see if we can. Let's see what's in our locker. There's energy drinks. We got a bit of fire. We got some energy drinks. We haven't really got a lot in the way of guns, but that's okay. We could go have a go at a play cart, see if we can get a phase off it, because that will definitely give us some influence, and it's pretty full on. I never normally go for a play cart this early, but I don't want to take too long. This will be interesting to see whether this actually sparks off infestation missions. What we'll do though is we'll do a little bit of looting.
Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. I'm gonna
There we
need a
go.
lighter load
That was worth
soon.
it. Okay, let's go check on this plague heart.
Smells like blood. Must be a plague heart
3D
nearby.
printer.
Better watch out for plague
Cool,
zombies.
cool. I've got a friend with one of those, and he does some
Of course I'm
pretty
making
amazing
progress.
stuff with miniatures,
Me.
like historically accurate World War II, medieval, and no, not World War II, medieval and Renaissance era military figures.
What a wonderful smell we've discovered.
Oh,
I can't keep this up.
okay, could have gone better. It's all right.
It's gonna take forever.
Slow them down a bit. There's an sample. We'll grab that.
Barely hurting this thing.
Ooh, she is angry. I'm liking this crossbow. Sorry guys, I'll read the chat in a minute. Yeah, it says we don't have any plague cures or anything like that. Did a little bit. Little bit close to the wire. That one phase or two phases? I can't remember.
It's hurting. Don't let up now.
One phase. Dom. Yeah, still phasing. All your survivors need guns early game. Yeah. Yeah. Use the fence right down. Killed zombies from this house. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, get them when they're jumping over the fence? Because yeah, I was certainly doing that right then. Shouldn't have screamed, man. You might have survived. Could have got a bite on, but he was more interested in screaming. More strategic option. There you go, there's a gun.
I don't know about you, but I feel safer already.
That piece of crap.
No room.
Crowbar, yes please. Alright. Right. Pop this stuff away. And we're all loaded up. That's okay. We can come back and loot it another time. We need materials, right? Huh. I was right where we were, so we can definitely do that.
Locked up.
John Flynn! Hey man, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jeffrey, you killed your first play card on Lethal Zone today. Good stuff. Good stuff. What map are you doing, Jeff? Remodia says, I deal with Enclave with a car, drive around the house, press will make the zombies, make all magic to wipe out the guys. Oh yeah, that old classic trick.
Yay.
Tell you what though. Not as easy as it sounds. Sometimes the zombies just aren't interested in attacking the Enclave and they're just chasing after your car the whole time. I love me a crowbar, I do. Yeah, Jeffrey, what map are you on, man? Ooh. The zombie seems to have got an ambassador of disgruntlement down the hill. Loads of food, that's great. Pipe bomb, energy drink. Put that gun away. Oh yeah, the materials.
Broken weapons just take up space. But if we had a workshop, we could turn them into useful salvage.
Alright, so Lethal Zone. Always the infirmary first. Aww. We've already got one? Why have we already got one? Oh, that's right. This map is the Firewatch Fortress. They actually start with it. Well, okay. What should we go with? Can't afford a watchtower. Rain collector? A workshop? A bit of a waste. And that would be all my materials. Rain collector.
Glad we've already got to start on building this base up into something real.
Funny that you can build a rain collector, yet it never rains. But it always works. Rain is coming. Yeah, and it's in 2025 or whatever when State of Decay 3 comes. How you doing, Jago? Good luck. I use traders to farm plague samples early in the game. Reduce risk of improved standing. Use traders to farm plague samples. Oh, you go to traders and fight it out there. Let them kill them. And then take the samples. So you stop your standing going up so that the game spawns don't go up too quick. Is that what you mean? That's smart, man. That is smart. Mega Valley. Oh, yep. Cool, cool, cool. I was not a fan of Mega Valley until the update came along. I didn't have anything against it, but it wasn't my favorite map. But yeah, once we better swap out this character, I think. Actually, you're going to get tired pretty soon. So before that actually happens, we'll go with Chelsea. What we'll do is we'll switch backpacks. Actually, no, she can keep the baseball bat because we got ourselves a crowbar. I'm getting confused now between whose stuff, my stuff. This is the stuff I'm swapping out of. So yes, that's what we want to do.
Can you let me put my feet up for a bit?
Be safe. See you around.
And put her in the infirmary.
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of it.
Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Almost. Right. We need a plan, guys. What's the plan? We've got loads of food. We haven't got very many meds. Let's go get some meds. Tell you what. Boom. Plague cure already. Oh, that took all my meds. That was dumb. I do not think things through sometimes. You know, I'm going to take the flashbangs. In case we run into ferals. We've got enough energy drinks that we'll just stockpile our snacks and we'll take a better... Who's got the crowbar? Where is the crowbar? Did we not take the crowbar? We didn't. Okay, we're going to go back. We're going to loot our heart and then we're going to get some meds. See an arrow? No, I didn't. Barn, I blocked the entrance of the heart. No one entering alone the heart with me. Oh yeah, that's a good old cheese, that one. That is a good old cheese. Like heart cheese. Hey, but you gotta, you know, it's not like I've never done it. It's not like I've never done it. In fact, the last few times I've seen people attempt, like the plague heart sieges, it hasn't always gone well. I mean, if juggernauts turn up, how are you going to get out of there with your vehicle? Because you like just, you know, they just smash it to bits. So it's not as awesome as it used to be. Oh, hello.
I can't keep this up.
You're gonna have to. Let's get out of here. Go lead pipe.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, so I almost think that those sieges probably aren't, or those cheeses probably aren't worth doing anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't do them, so who am I to say whether they work or not? But yeah, I can see them going wrong. Bloater spawns are insane in Lethal Zone Mega Valley. Yeah, man, they're pretty full on, and they're pretty early too. They don't seem to care that you've only just started. In they spawn. You're not wrong. Okay, so we need meds. We need... We need more materials as well. And we need to check whether infestations are coming. So, what's our... We'll loot this place out. And then we will see whether there are any infestations on the horizon. Right on Cloud 9, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Bloaters are the new cows. We need everything. Yes, yes, this is true, Jargo. We do need everything. But, you know, for now, I have to be very focused on what I go after these days. Otherwise, I get distracted by any old thing. And while I should have been working on my top priority, I end up working on my D priority. And it's just, no bueno.
To find here.
No meds, no medical services. Yes, this is true. And we've got someone in the infirmary, so... Not great. We didn't get everything out of the garage either. Let's check what's in here. Parts, for sure. Always need parts. Parts are good. Yeah, Camille knows me. Oh, shiny. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, what's that on the ground over there? Is that a thing? Followed by, no, it's not a thing. It's a feral. Wish. Worth it. Speaking of bloaters, there's one there. We haven't done the campsites down the road yet, but to be honest, I don't think we need to now. Gardening book is handy. Firecrackers, I do like firecrackers. So, meds. Oh, yep, there's a cure for all seasons, so we can... First of all, let's see
Got a scouting report for me?
whether we have any infestations on the map prior to that mission. I don't think we will. I clearly recall you risking your life for an arrow in your solo dark side. I know. Not one arrow left behind. Even if it's too dangerous. I will burn 3 fuel bombs to get my arrow. Okay, I think we can pretty confidently say there are no infestations on the map. Cool. So even though we've taken out a play cart, they haven't sprogged a infestation yet. Now we don't have a lot of gas, so we might do this on foot. Which I think is what James was suggesting. A cheese isn't always a cheese. Yeah, that's true. I don't like to get into like what's cheese and what isn't too much. I see them more as being safety nets than cheeses. I think, you know, depending on the kind of game that you're playing, for instance, what's the hardest challenge I've seen? Taking on the lethal zone with only a knife. You know, there's no way that you could do that unless you took advantage of some OP tactics like, you know, cheesing and that sort of thing. There's just no other way you could do it. So in that aspect, it's not really cheesing because, holy cow, you're doing lethal zone with a knife. But if you go onto YouTube and you're sort of saying, oh, I'm so good, or not that I've actually seen anyone do this, but you know, a person I've never, okay, I'm going to tell you about a person I've never met, so a person I've made up, who says, for instance, like lethal zone is too easy, and they need to make the game harder. But when you watch how they play, they take every possible exploitable advantage they can. You know, they cheese their sieges, they stand on cars, they what are some other ones? You know, they do the barn trick for play carts and that sort of thing. Hello. Like you can avoid a feral just by running around the car if you good enough. And yeah, so if you're going to say that the game's too hard, the game's too easy, but you're not even letting the game play its own game. You're not letting them siege. You're not letting the zombies get at you by standing on cars. You know, that's basically a live pause. And so you're taking all the advantages you get. You're basically cancelling all the disadvantages or the challenges that come naturally with the game. Then, you know, it's kind of like you're defeating the point of what you're talking about. If you say the game's too easy, yet you don't let the game, you know, have a go at you. It's like saying, I'm boxing this guy, but he's too easy, but you've tied his arms behind his back. You know, of course it's easy. But don't go around saying it's because you're so good. It's because you're cheesing all the time. But if you want to do, you know, Court's challenge or something like that, then man, the only way you can do it is by using those OP tactics. So you know, that's cool. It's fine. It's all relative, and you're exactly right, Jeff. A cheese isn't always a cheese. North of the base in the woods. Ah, restrooms with the meds, yes. Use the pyro launcher. I don't use the pyro launcher. It's so OP. And I never find it anyway. Goodbox, have you tried driving while cover in bloated cloud and let the car near a wall? Plague? Fire attack. Oh, yeah. No, I have used bloated gas and then burnt a heart and destroyed it. Yeah, but I haven't done it after being plagued in a car. I've seen Bob Cadaver blow up a car next to a play cart, and that's destroyed it. Okay, let's get the sampler mission. Lethal zone at night is tough. Yeah. I ummed and ahed about it for a long time, but it is official. It is official that the zombie danger is higher at night. There's more zombie spawns. Maybe more of them are fast zombies versus slow zombies. I don't know about that. But there are definitely more of them. Oh, another gun. We want to keep the gun. Oh, we could have brought down stuff to trade, couldn't we? Didn't even think about it. Oh well, we've got something to trade on us right now. Let's not worry about it too much. Oh, are they in here? They are indeed. Zion.
Adios.
Aloha and Zion.
These plague samples?
Here you go, mate.
I can make something that'll cure blood plague if
All right.
it gets infected.
So he gave us fuel cans. We get 500 influence, and I'm pretty sure now is the time the clock starts on infestation spawning.
Later, buddy.
So you played your cards right. You could do, you know, harvest half the map before you do this.
Let's trade.
Sure, sounds good.
Always. And no, not a fan. AR-15's pretty good.
Hey, those plague hearts aren't gonna kill themselves, you know.
Sure thing.
I've already killed one. I killed one before I did pretty much anything else. Oh, yes, still trading, right? Trade.
Hey there. Make yourself at home.
What do you have to
We
trade?
wanted to trade that. 102. Nice. AR-15 is pretty good. Yeah,
That's
we're going to
pretty
get
heavy.
it. Did they just become a hero? What's the bonus? Did I not see that? That would not surprise me at all. I don't watch what's going on half the time. Chelsea, no, not heroes yet. But they are citizens. So this one will get sincere praise, plus 25% standing rewards. Not great. +1 materials per day. That's pretty good. And minus 20% fatigue severity. So these two hero bonuses are pretty good. But standing isn't actually as good as what you think it is. Because the difficulty of the game is actually tied to that. So, can be pretty nasty. Not sure what to do with that. That'll probably go on my sidearm. And lootables? More lootables. Pretty sure I saw lootables in here. Thing is, we're down here. Alright. Let's just check the cooldown on the infestation. So 21 minutes. Sorry guys, 21 minutes before we can have another go, but I reckon that when I do that, we will see mist.
Better make sure it's dead.
Oh. That zombie did not die with dignity. Alright. Actually, may as well just carry it, eh? Viper. Oof. Looks alright. Loud. Okay, 2 more things. You should do a new challenge, no cars. Yeah, okay. So the thing with challenges with me is call me old-fashioned, but there is a certain way I like to play the game, which is the kind of, I like realism all day long. So that's why I don't use a mini-map. That's why I don't use things like aim snap. When I started using it, and I wasn't even very good at it, so it just kind of felt a weird function, because being on mouse and keyboard, you should be able to aim. But challenges like only heavy weapons, no fire, shotgun Saturdays, those sorts of things, I really enjoy playing multiplayer. But I don't enjoy them half as much playing solo player. Solo player for me is all about the survival aspects. So, I mean, I could do no cars. No cars isn't as bad, isn't as arbitrary as saying, you know, knife only. I'd be hopeless at knife only, even if I cheese the crap out of it, because I just don't use the knife a lot and don't really enjoy using close combat weapons anywhere near as much as I enjoy heavy weapons and blunt weapons. So, you know, to try and take out the lethal zone with that arbitrary rule kind of doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why would you have to use a knife? But something like cars, yeah, yeah, totally. Actually, now that I think about it, we could say that all the batteries are drained. This is 5 years after. There's not one working battery in the world. And so all the cars are broken. That's not a bad idea. In fact, I've got a multiplayer game going at the moment using the Walking Dead mod, which I'm playing with Bob Cadaver, Mr. Black Trydog, and Night on Cloud 9, where we're exactly that. There's very few cars on the map. In fact, only I know how many cars are on the map. And it's the minimum number you need for a plural, so that kind of gives it away. But yeah, we're having to do everything on foot. I'm not telling them where the cars are. These guys are finding their own way around the map. So yeah, that's been a really cool challenge. So no cars, I like that kind of challenge. No blunt, for me, for instance, would actually take away one of the things I like about the game the most. So I wouldn't be so keen on a challenge like that. That's what I was trying to say in 150 million words when I could have said that in one sentence. Right. Shall we try? 18 minutes. Okay. All right. Ah, well, we don't have to look. There's one there. So that turned up pretty quick. Let's go hit it. Screamers. Urgent care. Yep, we can stop there and then go up the road. Let's see, what is our equipment?
I sure hope I don't get sick before we find more meds.
You got the shoddy.
Grats.
Swap.
You're still alive.
That. We've got a Molotov, which is good. Here we go. I do the play normally challenge. It's epic. Yeah, man. You can make this game. Oh, that had a break on it. Oh, it's a Dillinger. Oh, okay. That's totally different. Oh, that's got no single shot. That's a shredder. Ah, yeah. Let's put the brake back on that, actually. That is a firearm only. Okay, so we're going to go with the AR-15. Are we? Or do we go with the crossbow? Only got 6 shots with it. Nah, we'll go with the AR. You don't want to get caught in the trap of trying to do too little. Alright, so we've got a shotgun as a base defense weapon, which is good.
Just blame those damn kids for ruining America.
And we'll
right?
give her a Dillinger. And I'll take that. Down to using my revolver, we know I've done something stupid. I'll use that. And yeah. Take those. Right.
I see you're still kicking.
Yeah, I find, like, if you look at I've got 2 lethal playthroughs. The very first one that I tried ever, which took nearly 50 days to complete. And then my second one, which took not much shorter than that, 46. I died a lot. You know, lost maybe 9 characters on the first one, although 2 of them didn't even make it back to base. They were running from an enclave I had recruited, and they got killed, which was great. Okay. Ah, so this is a assaulting horde. So they're already attacking my base. Running. What I'm trying to do is draw the other ones into this fight as well. It's interested to see how the zombies respond to all this. They're still on the map. They are kind of chasing me a little bit. You guys see a screamer? Here he is. Oh, you can't shoot through a chain link fence.
That's a screamer. So tired.
Yeah, you're fine. That did not take it out. Interesting. Okay, man. Thanks, Camille. You have a good night, man. Father's Day. Really? Happy Father's Day, dude. Rule 1, cardio. Sneaky. Oh, does it have to pop? There we go. Time to go.
I'm exhausted.
Where I parked. Oi. Oh, I was hitting the dodge button, but I was too slow. Got some bullets back.
I'm down to my last magazine here.
Squish. Do not stand behind the vehicle while it is reversing. Crossbow bolt. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it. I saw it. Yumma yumma. Oh, a car to search.
Wow, this is useful.
Actually, while we're up here. One container. There I go again, yeah. No. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's another infestation down the road. Just gonna go do a quick trade with our friends.
Somebody did a good job of cleaning this place out.
Ah, we did not stop them.
Good to see ya.
Let's trade.
All right.
That and that. Oof, do we? Yeah, let's just keep cranking up. And
Hey, you.
do we need that many meds?
Let's trade.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna buy those because trade that note. If we get enough plague samples to make a plague cure, I don't want to have any compromises like we'll be out of meds or anything like that. That would not be great. Okay, let's go back. Let's okay, what's the siege? Threat minimal. Right. So the threat now is based on how many infestations there are on the map. So that's actually a pretty good indicator as to how many infestations are on the map. So if that's starting to climb up, I think that's what I'd probably use in order to determine whether I need to do anything about them. There, I said it. That's how I'm going to do it. That is how I am going to do it. So I've learned something, which is great. Ah, yeah.
We got extra space. Let's fill it with more people.
Bandage? Bandage. Mac. Yeah, see this loader coming in. Two loaders coming in. Ah, that's not great. I'm worried about that juggernaut though. Don't want to get tied up here too long. Damn, I should have picked the zombie up and thrown him through there. Would have saved me a bullet. How are we doing? Okay, that time is working this time. Oh, I heard him. Couldn't see him.
The mood sure is low.
Wow, they are still coming. Now, I did shoot I did use my gun, so that's always a last resort. Ow. Away from the juggy. We'll run away. Blair, how you doing? That damn long siege. Yeah, absolutely.
It'll take more than Zeds to bring us down.
No, no, that's
You're not
okay.
kidding.
Let's just see how long we can keep going like this.
You're not kidding. Is he going to come all this way? We are going to have to see what we can do about Mr. Juggy. And I know what I need to do about Mr. Juggy. Oh, I did have snacks on me. There we go. Doom-de-doom-de-doo.
That's gone.
Just get him away from the base a bit. It's not a lot, but at least he shouldn't hear me if I start my car up. Alright, trying to swap this character out because they are pretty beaten up. Pop that away. Right. So I'm going to cruise down here and see if we can find another plague heart. Not plague heart. State will. Not worried about that mission right this second. I'm interested to see whether there's another infestation down there. So I get the feeling there is. Let's build workshop. Yay, crap backpack, never mind. Let's take that as a sidey. We'll use what we've got. Could he be a gardener? Well, we'll hold on to that. Right. Yeah, we'll use the car to draw away the juggernaut. See how much gas it's got. Not a lot. Not a lot. We do have fuel though, don't we? Yeah, we do have fuel, so we can top up our gas tank and then go search for that extra and that last infestation, because I'm pretty sure there's one around. So, two things that are going to determine whether I'm going to stop what I'm doing and prioritize infestations. One is this thing. the threat level. Because that siege just kept on coming. Now, a lot of that stuff was ambient, but you're always going to have ambient stuff around your base. So it's kind of important to keep that clear in some way. You know, go out and do a bit of a sweep, kill what you can. The other thing is if the infestation proximity. So if the infestations are close, they're going to go for my base, like they did. Greenish tinge. All right, guys, you infested? They are not infested. So how did they get there? Did they come down from a plague heart? Right, what's our... Here we go. The lodges. They want to move to a new base. We could do that. Okay, let's see where there may be more infestations. Does not appear to be. So that was the one and only infestation, and I can only think that it must have spawned from... Where did it spawn from? You're supposed to spawn from plague hearts. When the Outpost update came out where you could upgrade, I took down my farms and gardens and started selling seeds. You get 9 influence for seeds, is that right?
Keep it down. Still got Zeds around.
I'm still a fan of gardens. But I'm more a fan of farms than I am of gardens. I bought a lot of crap in case there was an infestation here, and there wasn't.
Not bad.
That's
Not great
mine.
either.
Yeah, but there, yes, my Dark Side playthrough, there will be a new episode coming out tomorrow. At about... What time is that? 4 p.m. 4 p.m. on Sunday. And then again on Tuesday.
Can you get over here right now?
And then on Thursday.
Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are we supposed to put up with this?
Here we go. What this town needs is law and order.
Oh, struggling for influence on lethal? Yeah, yeah. No, that's totally cool.
Talking, or we can actually do something.
A horde is moving towards the house at the foot of the hill. Okay, where? Horde at the house at the foot of the hill. Foot of the hill. House at the foot of the hill? Yeah, the stolen meds. House at the foot of the hill. Okay, oh, wow. The alleged perpetrators have just moved in. They weren't there a second ago. Yeah, I used to sell chemicals.
Hey.
Because with a allied allied enclave will give you 9 for that. Ooh, he is great.
What's up?
He is not as great. But Maya? He's pretty awesome. What have they got to sell?
Sure.
A Molly.
Hey everyone.
Yeah.
Come see the shiny new addition to the base.
Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. I meant to buy the rucksack. Oh, materials. Never mind. Leave no container unturned. Yeah, definitely. There's a bloater over there, Jeff. Just for you, mate. They said about that, the better. Okay, let's, I do want those materials though, so I'm going back for them. Oh, I do.
What's up?
Raid.
That could have been bad, but I'm okay now.
Ah, yeah, that was my survivor who was in the infirmary. All good. Cheat you.
I'm a little winded.
Oh, I forgot to trade. That's alright, we'll get a better price from our friends. Eat. That was a car destroying horde right there, I tell you. Oh, this map looks so good at night. A lot of love and attention went into this map. Particularly as it was the first one. I thought I squished you. Must be another one. Because it's the first one that they updated with Valkyrie. Alright. Should be able to upgrade our infirmary now. No. That won't be enough. Because that costs 2, doesn't it? So we still need... let's tear that down. We don't need it. A little bit there. Cool, cool, cool.
Fancied herself a survivalist. I wonder if she made it this long.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Just a little thanks for your content. Hey, I just love putting it out there. The game's developing, cool community, super exciting times. Very exciting times. To be a State of Decay 2 fan, like I am. So it is all my pleasure, and I am stoked that you are enjoying it to the level where you'd even consider giving me any kind of material reward for doing what I love to do. So I'm very fortunate for that, and yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Keeps hitting you in the thumb with a hammer, I'm sure of it. Right. Just a whole new base. We could do with an outpost, couldn't we? Might be the spore oil station, because I do love my fire bombs. Even though food's probably more important. We have 24 of that. So we got a few days of food. But fuel's just good to tick over in the background.
Dry as a bone. Better move on.
It's the ferrule on my case. Does not appear to be. Okay.
Outpost secured.
Nice. Holy crap. I don't donate often, but I feel like there's a little train going on and wanted to hop on. Oh, thank you so much, Danny. Danny, you give me so much support. Just having you guys in here and chatting away and hanging out with me while I try and figure out what the hell's going on with this new upgrade. That's cool graffiti right there. Is awesome, but thank you so much, Danny. Thank you so much. Right, there are lootables in here, and there is a bloater just kind of hanging around. Nope, we do not like him.
This place looks outpost worthy.
Okay, let's talk to these dudes.
Hey there.
They're not that useful where they are.
Cool.
Oh, they'll point me towards an infestation, won't they?
Measure twice, cut once, right?
That's already taken, bro. That'll be interesting. This will be interesting. We'll loot this because we might get some more materials.
Damn it, man. Keep quiet or you'll raise the dead.
You'll be fine. Sun's coming up. Zombies hate the sun. Right, you need to get your fighting up. Wow, that was drab. Drop this crud off. And then, yeah, I don't see how they can move into an enclave where they're into a building where they've already got people living there. Just in case it all kicks off. Yeah, I've had awesome support today. So yeah, thank you everyone so much. Just trying to figure out how this game works and how to play it, not just you know, how do infestations work, which was where I was going with it, but how to actually play against the infestations. Stand up. We will put it from here. Been watching a lot of my vids and believe you should say thank you when you receive from someone. Go, oh, thank you. I'm the same way. I feel the same way. Like what I ooh. Okay. We've arrived at something of a fracas.
I can't keep this up.
Lisa, who is a super duper guy.
Yeah, I'm finished up.
Thank you, thank you. I will take that all day long.
How thankful I am.
Sure thing.
I try. I don't know whether I'm a good guy. I try. I never noticed antlers on that kennel before. Talk to Thomas, the occupants, about the theft. So, what have these guys done? So, did we actually complete? Apparently, I completed the mission for me. So, they've given me a lending a hand labor bonus, even though these guys are still hanging out here. Okay, so a bit of a mission glitch there, but never mind. Cool. Thank you so much, Lisa. That's awesome. MP3, the awesome. Hey, welcome, welcome. You're alive. Damn glad to hear it, bro. Still on the side of humanity. Fighting the zombie scourge. I love it. Oh, there's stuff in here to search. When I say stuff, there's one container. Oh, blue duffel bag.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Never mind. Parked out on the road, didn't I? Right. Should we try and hit another infestation? No. So there's a bit of a countdown on that again. Speaking of blue duffel bags, don't know if everyone knows this. Oh, there's a bit of a jug. When I say a bit of a jug, there's a lot of a jug. All 12 foot of jug. We'll foot this. We'll foot this. Talk to Thomas. Oh, right. He's they're the guy. Yeah, I know what you're saying now, man. Whoops, hopefully they didn't see me. See, whatever I can't figure out, people like Jargo and Bob figure out for me.
That's not
They've been there, they've done that. Quite a knowledgeable bunch in here.
Probably keep it down next time.
Willie Pete and a mace. Beat the game. My friend got State of Decay 2 yesterday. Oh, let's run away from that. Turns out he played a bit without me today and immediately lost his army man. Ah, yeah, well. State of Decay 2 ain't like a lot of other games. It's got parameters. It's got conditions. Very much like the Matrix, it's got physics. Some rules can be bent, some rules can be broken. But, most importantly, once it builds that universe, anything can happen in it. So it's not like a game like, what is it, Lost Island, Dead Island, where everything well, to me it felt like everything was a bit contrived. Everything was controlled. State of Decay 2 is proper open world, anything can happen. Oops. Especially if you do things like that, you invite it on. Jargo is all on point. Oh, here comes the army. How was that? Ah, that's holding up well. I'll keep that molly on us. Oh, B-boy, dude, that's a sticker, right? Thank you so much, man. It's crazy. You've already, dude. B-boy gave me a huge super chat earlier. Well, man, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. B-boy has been around my channel since pretty much some of the inception. Gave me a lot of good pointers and support as I flailed my way through my first efforts at Lethal Zone and Darkside. I was so bad it actually spawned a little playlist I've got hidden away, if you can find it, called Dying with Style. I put my characters dying to famous pieces of, well, not famous pieces of music, but copyrighted pieces of music. Because yeah, that's how I dealt with my grief. Now I'm just kind of used to it. So and so dies. Ah, damn it. Awesome. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. You guys have been kind of awesome today. Another word for it. Oh, that was a lucky shot. I could have sworn I missed that. Right, talk to Thomas. That's the dealio. Okay, let's talk to Thomas. Let's talk to Thomas. Put a bandage on that. Rub a bit of dirt on it. Jump into the car. What I would give for a toolkit. Talk to Thomas. Oh, my guy. Oh, you guys are too kind, man.
I don't
you
want
guys
that
are too
screamer
kind.
to see me.
I want you guys to see me. That's Chelsea. That's Maddie. Who's Thomas? Ah, that was the other mission, which is obviously dropped. Okay. We could try take out some hostiles. We've got 2 Willy Pete's. We could go for another play cart. Tell you what, we've got fuel. Rusty Rosie's is possibly one of the best bases in the game. Throughout the whole game, just with how it's set up. It's defensible. It's got a good layout. The only drawback is you need someone with computers to get rid of the Clio drop, or a large community, which takes a lot of food to maintain. And maybe we'll go somewhere else this time around. Maybe we'll go to the Western Builder Supply. Not too sure. But what we have got some fuel. So yeah, see, the threat is low, even though can't see anything on the map. So let's drive down this way, and we'll see where these infestations are at. We want a couple of fuel cans.
I sure as hell don't.
Oh, smash the car with a hammer. That's how you do it.
You know how it sucks when your weapon breaks off in a zombie's head?
Right.
A good workshop facility can keep your gear in tip-top
Homegrown! Hey man, how you doing? Mr. Subscriber 200. Homegrown was my 200th subscriber. Isolated farmhouse. Yeah, I know where that is. It's got to be that place. Yeah, we're heading down this place. Right, now that we haven't got a... We could tear down the rain collector and... How much is a... 8? No. Still wouldn't do enough. 32 out of 39 here. That's awesome. What? What numbers thou speakest? 37 viewers! Holy crap! I think that's a record for me. That's so cool. Awesome, thank you guys. Wowee. Wowee. I'm impressed. Well, yeah, I am. That's a big number. Wow, thanks guys for joining in. We're trying to play the PTR with the infestations. I did a stream yesterday which focused on the legacy survivor stuff. But to be honest, early game in this playthrough where we're concentrating on how the infestations affect the game and how they've changed in the last couple months. What we're seeing is that they are definitely more dangerous and they're acting more intelligently than even a couple months ago. So Undead Labs are making progress on this, which is really, really good. Someone said I should go here and search for meds, so we'll do that on the way. They've added the bloaters to the hordes, which doesn't sound like much. And but what it means is you can't just drive through them. Now you might be able to like drive through some of the horde, but you can't because the bloaters are there. And if you drive close to the horde and aggro the bloaters and have them pop, then that gives the screamer a chance to scream. And believe you me, it will. And that'll summon a horde and whatever else is in the area, so it gets quite messy quite quickly. There's still a few anomalies, and that bloaters and screamers are quite slow, but they move quite quickly if they're not spawned in. So if they're just icons on the map, kind of moving, they move quite quickly, and then they slow down a lot once they spawn in, and they can path a little funny. So we've seen them act a little weirdly, especially when the bloaters sit down. They drop down sometimes when they spawn in, so the horde just kind of stands there. And what else has changed since 2 months ago? 2 months ago, you could destroy an assault horde simply by killing all the zombies.
We've milked this place dry.
You didn't have to take out the screamer. Now you do have to take out the screamer. But you don't have to take out the bloaters.
Nothing good left in here.
What else? It's a theory, and a theory only, but I'm pretty confident that the plague hearts don't spawn infestations until you've completed that first mission. You know, the plague sampler mission. Then it's all on. Because I took out a plague heart before I completed that first mission, and we still didn't have any hordes. I used the ow. I was wondering what to do with that bandage.
That's my last one.
And so
that was a mistake.
That is awesome. We're all good with that. Oh, it sucked me in completely. Fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I love how the attacks of the zombies and the ferals these days are far less predictable than what they used to be. Always got to be on your toes. Sadie, you got to go, Knight? Wow. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thanks for the super chat. You already do so much for my channel just by hanging out. Yeah. Thank you, and have a good night. In the UK. Fuck. Miles away. Ah, see? Then I was right. This is the isolated farmhouse. That's a squished zombie. These are lots of other zombies coming in. Boom! That's a twofer. That's bad timing. I get that screamer and these two. Not quite.
We got these infestations under control for now.
Here we go. So that's all you need to do to take out an infestation. Take out the screamer. So if you can do it from range, by all means do it. This area is also jam-packed with goodies. Make sure we're not going to be jumped. Right. I don't think I can outpost this place. And that has still got one... Okay, what have I got on me? Breaching hammer. Don't have a lot in the way of firepower, which is pretty bad. MP3! When I hear Boulder and new hordes, it can be a base siege. I think of how the AI would get themselves killed by not leaving the gas. Oh, bloater. Yeah, gotcha. In the new hordes. That can be a base siege. I think how the AI would get themselves killed by not leaving the gas. He must lose so many people because of that. Yeah. Hey, Cameron, how you doing, man? So does that mean if you don't do that first mission, no infestations? Yeah, I think it might. I think it might mean that. Unless they've got a default timer or something like after 2 days it automatically starts. Maybe after the first day it starts. But yeah, so Cameron, how I'm pretty sure it used to work was pre all this infestation stuff. You wouldn't get the siege timer, you know, the 45-minute siege timer start until you completed the plague sampler. So I think they've tied the infestations into the that same timing mechanism. So you have to, once you complete the plague sampler, then that timer starts. And that's what we saw. Like I took out a plague cart, did the radio call to see if there were any infestations a little while later. Couldn't see any. And then once I did the plague sampler, boom, infestation right in my face. Right next to me. I don't even know how it managed to spawn there. Because there were no plague carts around. The nearest plague cart I'd killed. So go figure. What's our influence like? 217. I would love... Wow, that's a big asshole horde. So that looks like a... That could be an assault horde right there. Yeah, it is. So that's an assaulting horde. But lots of fuel, so we could actually just have a look around. Let's just have a look around. Because we're full up. Let's not drive up there. I would like to, but the bloater will call me. I haven't been on this map in so long anyway. Good just to refamiliarize myself with it. The place is usually a plague cart. This place is usually an infestation.
But that won't last long in plague territory.
Dude, it was clear. That's unusual. Strip mall. Haven't been close enough to... Oh, yeah, there's a plague cart in there. Big Bronto gas. And bovine, swine and bovine. Both good places for outposts. Yeah, that one's got a plague cart in it. Swine and bovine. You can see the smoke. The plume. Yeah, the AI can be a bit stupid sometimes. But they do have unlimited ammo. So your job, if you're being sieged, is to target screamers and bloaters. And keep them away from your AI. And then your AI is fine and dandy. Now, that's easier said than done. We ended up back here for some reason. Go across the field. But yeah. So different ways to fight a siege. You go, ooh, that's a crossbow bolt. We'll just take them with us. So yeah, there are different ways to fight sieges. Probably the most effective ways to get on the roof. That's kind of like the general, as in commander approach to handling a siege. Get on top with a scopable, accurate weapon like a prepper's rifle, something with a big clip, even a good crossbow. Anything with a scope, really. And pop off screamers and bloaters as they approach your base. Don't worry about what's happening down below until those are dealt with, and then you go down into the fray. The other way you can do it is by active defense, which is leaving your base and operating on the perimeter and just taking a continual route around the perimeter, attacking anything that you find. But just watch out you don't get bogged down too much in the fight. What you're really trying to do is kill the plague zombies. All right, here we go. And armored zombies.
Where I am? Good, because I need
and freaks, of course.
stat.
Let's go up to the shed. We might actually find something. But mainly I want to check my infestations on my map.
Not to alarm you, but we've got a few too many infestations around here.
Ah, see, it said spotted 2 infestations and 0 hordes. Okay, that's good to know. So where are they? So you spotted 3. That means we must have driven past one of these. And oh, that's level 3. That's level 3. So these ones have been quietly sitting there packing up. But this one is going to spawn a horde soon. This one could do anything. So because I want Rosie's base, my strategy now is to avoid fighting plague ferals we don't need to fight. Get over there and take out that infestation. Now remember, when you take out an infestation, it slows down the counter significantly for a period of time. So keep that in mind as well. If you're just totally ignoring infestations, that timer's going to keep ticking over. But whether you take out a level 3 severity infestation or whether you take out a level 1 severity infestation, I'm not too sure whether there's a big difference in what effect that has on the timer. But certainly it's going to slow it down. So if you can take out a 1, then 1 severity infestation, easy enough, then you should do it. Particularly if it's moving in on your patch, because I want Rosie's as a base in the future. And I don't want infestations sitting in there spawning out other hordes and making other infestations in the area. Guy used to be so much worse. Ooh. That was a assault horde right there. Had to go outside once, just stand, not attacking, just chilling in front of a jug. Yeah, it can be really, really bad sometimes. I had a little bit of a spiel about dumb player AI last time. Sometimes it can make a bad decision, and I'm okay with that. You know, doesn't use its gun when I feel it should use its gun, or something like that. I don't mind that so much, but if they just stand there, like literally stand there and get hit, I find that annoying. Alright, so actually it doesn't tell you how many zombies are actually in here, so that's kind of cool. You've just got to take out the screamer, so it tells you that there's 1 screamer. But who knows how many friends he's got. I'm sure it's a set number, probably 6 or something. That was a miss. Okay, alright. I very rarely do that. Set myself on fire? No, I mean deliberately set myself on fire. I do it accidentally all the time. But for the sake of expediency, this time I don't.
My last shot.
Oh, is it? We don't need to fight these guys. That's the whole point. Making dumb decisions. It's okay. The AI is allowed to make dumb decisions, and so am I. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? You just use the AI as bait. Yeah, totally, man. Totally. So if you're being sieged, use your... it can actually be more beneficial to use yourself as bait. I'll tell you that. So if you're on your base, a Juggernaut gets into your base. There's one Juggernaut. Cool. That's easy enough to handle. What your job is then is to clear out all the single zombies, all the individuals, because you want your guys to focus their firepower on that Juggernaut. So remove all the other targets that you can. Don't worry about the Juggernaut. Unless it's like smashing one of your guys to death, then yep, step in for sure. But otherwise, take out all the other zombies around there so that the Juggernaut is isolated, if you can. If you can also distract the Juggernaut while you're doing that, away from your AI, all the better. But, you know, do what you can. Then once that Juggernaut is isolated, your guys should be able to just lay into it with whatever firearms that they've got. So good guns are not 22s. 7.62s are good. High rapid fire is good. The BAR is an awesome rifle. 50 cals, of course.
Hey, kiddos. I'm back.
But not everyone has 50 cals.
Hello. This is
Equipping my community with weapons so they can burst fire tends to give them the best chance of survival. Yep. In fact, what I would say on that one...
tough times like everywhere else. But it's bouncing back thanks to the strong folks who live there.
Yes, blah, blah,
If
blah.
you're looking for a good place with good people, you should find your way to Trumbull Valley.
Nah, we'll stay in Priory Ridge. But yes, I've heard of communities who have nothing but 50 cals and they do well. Or just one type of weapon. But I've had the best success with... okay, standard backpack. We can roll with that. That's all good. Let's go take out a heart. Do we have a heavy weapon? We don't. Got a baseball bat, which is nearly busted. Got a lead pipe. We're not going to wreck our mace. We'll use a lead pipe. We will take the Dillinger. And we got an AR-15 somewhere.
Hello.
Someone's got one right. Chelsea. Oh, we could do the prepper mission. Where is Chelsea? Having a lie down? Okay, what? We haven't even scouted out the area. Let's do that. I find mixed arms. So, something like a BAR, an RTX Stormbringer, or a Horde Breaker, something like that is a good start. And then something like a Mac-10, or a Dillinger, or a Vector SMG, or a Uzi civilian Uzi carbine is quite good. So what you want is you want different calibers and different firepower for the different opponents which may come into your siege. So I know I didn't scout everything. I'm
Why do I always
not
find
too
the
worried
ugly
about
ones?
it.
Kid's gonna work on clearing out some plague hearts.
So big caliber for the big guys and high burst fire for clearing out zombies and stuff. But you do want something like a BAR or a Stormbringer at least. You want a gun which can knock down an armored. You want a gun which will slow down a feral. So yeah, playing a lot more cleanly than your first lethal run. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, Cameron's watching my very first lethal run where I was basically a dread zone level player, thinking, oh yeah, I got this. Oh, I don't got this. Man. Yeah, that was definitely a calling card. A wake-up call. yeah, definitely. I've definitely changed since then in terms of how I handle my handle myself in lethal zone.
I need to do that.
Like now I'm all, you know, I'm playing my dark side without any cheese or cheap moves, but that wasn't always the way. No sir. But thank you, Cameron. I'm glad you've noticed some improvement, because Jeepers Creepers, if I hadn't improved, what on earth am I doing? Alright, we'll take one of those two, all kind of explodey things. Yeah, that'll do us. Let's go smash a heart. When's it gonna be? It's gonna be that one. Few hordes and stuff around, so we may drive down here, draw all those hordes away, and then whisk on back. We might need some gas, which I know we have. AI almost killed herself with the pyro launcher. They use it on jugs. Yeah, I've had. Yeah,
I had room for it.
I too have given pyro launchers to my AIs as base weapons, but personally I don't actually like to use them. I find them a little bit of a hassle, really. What about heavy weapon? I don't. Do I have someone with a heavy weapon? I had a shovel, didn't I? Yeah, I think I had a shovel. Have you got my shovel? Makes a big song and dance about being asked to get out of a chair. No, breaching hammer. I thought I had a shovel. Was that the last community? I think it was the last community. No, I don't have a heavy weapon, bro. No, we don't have a heavy weapon. Just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Are you able to scrap any items in the PTR? Yeah. I haven't done so far, but I'm sure that we can. I don't actually have a workshop at the moment, so there's only so much I can do, but never mind. This is a bit fast and loose what I'm doing here. But I got drinks, got that AR. Car's a bit busted up, so we can't really consider using that as a weapon. We might have to, but can't at the moment. We've got a pipe bomb, we've got a box mine. We've got 3 energy drinks, and we've got 2 Willy Pete's. So the Willy Pete's are really what's going to win me today. Give it a good bash, duck out the way, throw a Willy Pete, deal with what's coming in, throw another Willy Pete. That should do it.
Check this out. We gotta find allies in this town who will help us wipe out the blood plague.
I would gladly have more enclaves in this town. Alright, what's the status of these hordes down here? Status equals annoying. This way, fellas. Dum-de-doo, dum-de-doo, dum-de-doo. Holy crap, we've been going a fair while. Thanks guys for sticking it out. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So far I've managed to keep the infestations at bay. I've been far more active. In fact, and by that, oh shit, I mean by doing anything. That didn't work. Do we give them a bit of a squish? I'm not going to drive out of there. This is where I'm parking. Up against this rock. So I get out this side so that they, I've got no door, so will make it hard for them to get in. And did you see that bloater just drop through the map? Is he going to go as well? There's a hole in the ground. On that spot. Hang on. Let's capture that. So at 3 hours 49 in my stream. Oh, wow, I've been going for ages. 3 hours 49, hole in the ground. 59? 49. 59. Somewhere around there. I'll find it. Hole in the ground. I'm not going to run over it to test it, because if I fall down the hole into 2 bloaters, that'll be the end of this character, and I don't want that. But we will kill the screamer. I would rush it, but there's zombies around, and they'll hear me. You just passed by a powerhouse that has toolkit. Oh, yes. You're right. Still. We'll be fine.
How would I get this job again?
Fine.
Kill it, for real.
No, we'll take a plague sample. No, we won't take a plague sample. Fair enough.
I'm barely hurting this thing.
No one seems to care. Drugs are immune to fire. Yes, they are. No. Here we go.
I'm barely hurting this thing.
I think we're hitting it.
Fire in the hole! That sure left a mark. It's hurting. Don't let up now.
Where did he come from? Jugs are not immune to the back end of the umbrella. No, they are not. I find the Impaler a source of great comedy with zombies around. They slow walk up to it like grr, arg, and then just touch the edge of it and splat.
That's how we take back our town. Like nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
Now the Dillinger, they're pretty popular. Stims, this is all very good stuff. And it only cost, we only spent 1 Willy Pete on it. So does that open up this? It does. We need 1,000 influence. We do not have 1,000 influence, but we can. We need 300, so we need 40 influence from something. Heading to Hobson Clinic. Not allowed.
Hey there, neighbor. Sorry to bother you, but we need some help.
Take the ammo.
I do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
What ammo? I've got nowhere to... Oh yeah, I do have somewhere to put it. Good call, man. Take the EMT supplies. Take the advanced toolkit. We have to drop something temporarily. So you do have nice. Oh, you do have some. Yeah, I know. Oh, get out of the car! Get out of the car! First things first, repair car. Boom, there we go. Put that in there. Fuck the Willy Peter, don't want to throw that accidentally because it's extremely valuable. Spare those. Spare that. Go get the rest of the stuff. We're not driving out because there's a juggernaut within hearing range. Okay, we'll grab the samples. Replica bicycle, why not? Drop that. Stims. And we don't need the bandages. Oh, we'll come back for it anyway because we need to come back for our box mine. Did we grab the... Oh, we did grab the samples, so that's all good. I want to claim the clinic next door. We don't quite have the influence. Big box mine. Oh, we do have some, never mind. Yeah, I know. This is what happens when you get a bit older. Brain starts turning to mush. You miss obvious things. See what freaking horde. Oh, that horde. We could burn them up. Jago is the captain. You found use for most of the stuff in the heart. Yeah. Can we burn them?
More of that.
One molly. Oh, look, the jugs. That where they fell down the hole, they still count. So, sorry guys. Yesterday when I played, I took out a assault horde. I took out the screamers and the zombies only, and that dissolved the horde. I left the bloaters, but those bloaters are stuck in a hole, so they can just freaking stay there. All right, what's our influence now? 272. We need 30 influence from something. It's okay. A-okay. I think what we'll do, we'll drop the stuff back. I'll get influence to that because there's rucksacks involved. We'll come down. We'll create a... oh, here's the influence. Missed him. I forgot I had a door. That's a bloater. Right. That's my paint job. The 6-foot hole. Under for the bloaters. Yes. Wyrose. So yeah, they're stuck there. So that that assault horde is not going to disappear anytime soon. It probably will if I restart. And in fact, that's something I've been wondering about. If you restart, does it dissolve all the assault hordes, or do they stay on the map? Because that would be one super cheesy way you could just, oh, I don't want to fight this, I don't want to play this, it's gotten a bit hard. You know, restart the game and dissolve all the hordes.
And let me know what else we need.
Well, that's one way to get influence. I don't remember that Norma being there. Do you guys remember that Norma being there? Have we got... Ah, rookie mistake. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I need it. Go see what's going on with that Norma. It'll have a ton of parts in the back. Notes, feed, and farm supply. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close. Don't run out of... Oof.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
I enjoyed that one. Flaming screamers. Alright, no fuel, but it runs? No, it's destroyed, I think. Look at it on the map. Destroyed. So toolkit equals... Oh, we drove... Jago, you forgot to tell me that I drove past the toolkit on the way back as well. Such a nub. Speaking of the scenic route, I'll take the scenic route back. I want to fight that horde. Nice one on the old cardio. So let's... Let's. Ah, you see, that's a pain in the ass. He's going to Snoat's farm and food supply, so that's there. He's going the long way. Ah, so once I drove away, those two bloaters, what's the word? Despawned, and that allowed that assault horde to move in on the Hobson Clinic and take it. So that's quite annoying. Because I would have taken out those two bloaters if I had the chance. Now I have to go down and deal with them. And we have 301 influence, which is 1 influence more than I need.
We could use some leadership.
Anything in here which is any use whatsoever? Not really. Like that plague cure, because you can. Alright. This time we'll stop off the vehicle is part of the mechanics quest. You took your parts, I took their parts. Yeah, I know, man. And actually, if you don't know, folks, I found this out, and Jago helped me discover this, is if you don't complete that rookie mission, and it dissolves, every time it fires up, it puts a destroyed Norma on the map somewhere with parts in the back of it for you to do the mission. So yeah, if you want to fill up your map with Normas, don't do the rookie mission. Just let it keep cycling through and through and through. I didn't find that out on purpose. That's just, you know, I just noticed that my map when I was playing my Lethal Rumble playthrough was filling up.
Fuck me. Here comes my fan club. Boring.
Toolkit should be up here, right? It even looks like a toolkit. It is a toolkit. Smells like a toolkit. Looks like a toolkit. Sweet. Then the back. On with this other crud. And, oh.
Nobody else is home.
Ah, that's good. Someone is coming. Someone always is. Ah, he is slow as shit. That's what you get. Now, they infested the building I wanted to make an outpost. Sun's going down. Hordes moving towards Sud City. Dude, these hordes are everywhere now. So, I'm trying to stay on top of the infestations. I'm not sure that this is the right strategy, but it's a different strategy to the one I would normally employ. I want rosies. I need a ton of influence for that.
God, I am so sick
But I'm
of
also
plague
trying to keep the
zombies.
area clear of infestations and plague hearts so that I can move in without too much hassle. It's already grown to a level 2. I drove back to base and back to here and it's level 2 already. That's real fast.
I'm not okay here.
Not okay.
I gotta rest.
No time to rest.
No more ammo here. Shit.
Running. Holy shit. Okay, now the infestation has a juggernaut. This is very, very interesting. By interesting, I mean horrible. Let's get out of here. All right. Ouch. Now, I'm going to try and cheese this. Will they move away from the infestation? Or will they hold their ground? They're holding their ground. Look at that. Look at that. So the freaks are tethered to the infestation. They're not interested in leaving it at all. So once the freaks are in there, they're there to stay, folks. You have to get rid of them. That's cool. And that needed to happen. That needed to be a thing. I'm going to run for my little girly life. Because that is way, way too hard. For me with the current loadout that I've got. Insane. That's really, really interesting. So what I might do, I'm going to go back to base, I'm going to unload the car, I'm going to look at the map, and I'm going to exit the game, and I'm going to go back into the game and see if that juggernaut is still part of that infestation. It should be. I'm hoping it will be, because otherwise that's a really cheap way of dealing with it. But I'm hoping it should. Infestation got way load complicated. Real complicated. Even bits of bloated look like they can pop. How was your day? Ah, you know. Alright. Found a toolkit. Parts. Got no health. Got no ammo. The lead pipe's broken. Door's a bit squeaky. Alright. So, let's look at the map. Level 2. There's the Juggy. So it's got one screener who is not visible on the map. Not scouted, but the Juggernaut is. So, trying to test the cheese. And I'm hoping, like anything, that this does not cheese away the Juggernaut. That Juggernaut will not leave that infestation. That's so cool. Because when I tested it before, I definitely could. The loss, that's us? Yeah. So, in fact, I even put it in a video that I did about the infestations those months ago, saying that you can lead the ferals away from the infestation. And looks like you won't be able to do that anymore.
Hey, yo,
Hola.
your neighbor's just down the way. You mind helping us out real quick?
And it's still there. It's hidden. It's hidden, you can't see it scouted anymore, but it is definitely still on the map. So, I've been trying to keep on top of infestations. Like, I really have. And taken out 2 play carts, I haven't even looted that one fully. And this is what I've got. After about 3 hours. So, holy crap. I don't think I have enough with a fresh community to deal with this problem at this stage. Could I? If I get in this base, all those hordes are going to be triggering sieges non-stop. So even though I've cleared Rosie's, it's not really a valid option anymore. He's heading out to that one as well. So yeah. This is a tough gig. This is a tough gig. It's definitely got harder. When people were saying it was impossible or really hard 2 months ago, I would have said it's too buggy. But yeah, that base is compromised. Even with the plague hearts gone. Infestations are more problematic than plague heart. Is this speed too much for lethal zone? What would be fair in my mind? If I was to think about how I've tried to stay on top of them, the amount of effort that I've put in, taking out infestations with the plague hearts, I've hardly done any like dedicated scavenging runs. What would be a fair number? And I'm thinking 2 to 3. 4 at a pinch, because these are Sev 3. Severity 3, so it's not like this has just popped in their infestation. This has been here for a while and it is now maxed out. So it's providing constant hordes. So the only fix is to go through and clean this up. But I haven't got the ammo for that, so I can't clean it up. So it's just going to be firing out hordes non-stop. Even while I'm talking, you know, it's getting on top of me. This will be interesting. I think I might continue this playthrough at a later date. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that mumbo jumbo at the bottom of the screen there, but definitely this is going to be a challenge. Guru Shalom, you guys. I mean, like, start finding a good gun for defense. Yeah, I know, man, but there's no guarantees for good guns. We got Dillingers, so Dillingers are okay, and we got a shotgun. That's okay. I mean, I'd love a BAR or a 50 cal for sure, but I don't think that's gonna come along. So, and the Juggy is stuck in that infestation. So that's an infestation which is basically lost to me unless I take out a Jug in melee. This has just got frighteningly hard, guys. Muted. I don't think I'm muted. I paused the screen. I shouldn't be muted. Let me check. Test. No, I'm all good. So, wow. Yeah, cool. No worries, Cameron. No worries. So we have learned a lot today. I can't believe there's still 32 people watching. But that's awesome. I mean, I'm going to call the stream there. We've been at this for a good whack, and I need to think about what kind of strategy I could take to reverse the situation, because I'm on a slippery slope, and I'm only going down. I need to find something like Jargo said, where find a really good gun for base defense, assuming that the infestations are gonna reach me. I mean, they're a little ways off, but they're basically that's not a possible base anymore unless I take all these out. Could I do it with fire? I don't even have the materials for a workshop. So, you know, do we go for a big supply run and try and PMC. Oh, I just got here. But I appreciate you. Game, not looking forward to 30. Best wishes to you and yours. Not looking forward to this. Yeah, well, I mean, you can play it on different levels. So I guess the infestation rate, yeah, it does depend on difficulty. But I don't want to step backwards from the world of lethal. But if I can't complete lethal with a fresh community, after putting in probably close to 1,000 hours, I'm saying that's going to be pretty hard. Thank you, PMC. I really appreciate that. So this is interesting. I think the PDR is at a stage now where we're getting pretty close to a taste of what it may be released like. Chill and play. Hey man, how you doing? Import explosive guns with forever communities. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Do I get multiplayer? If I got someone like Jargo in here, we'll clear the map in like 5 minutes. But personally, I like to play with a fresh community, no fifth skills, no artificial help from, you know, aim snap or the mini map or cheesing, no OP. I don't use trader outposts in there. And that's not because, oh, I'm so good or any crap like that. I just like to be as close to the zombie experience as possible. And each kind of artificial thing that you put in front of that, which makes the zombies either less dangerous or gives me a hand up I don't think is valid, like a mini map. So the mini map tells me where all the zombies are and what's in the local area, and I can see where my car is and everything. But I like to do that just by looking at the screen and trying to remember where everything is and whether this building I'm running around has a ladder that I can climb up, or if I hear a screamer, shit, where is it? Where is it? I don't need it like popped up on the screen. Oh, it's over there, by the way. Oh yeah, pop. So that introduces challenge without necessarily increasing masses and masses of zombies. But the infestation is starting. This is actually starting to upweight the zombies as a threat. That sounds really lame, I know, but what I mean is, offensively, they are a lot more dangerous now. A lot more dangerous because the infestations are attacking my strategy. Like, I wanted to take Rosies. Take Rosies. You know, if the infestations weren't a problem, I could take Rosies. I could build better. Why not have another community member? I can build better facilities. I can operate closer to where there's more loot on the map. It's more central. There's a lot of things going for it. Now it's compromised because of where the infestations are. So I have to change my strategy. So that's what I'm going to work on until we come back to the PTR, is what the heck I'm going to do, and whether that'll even work, I don't know. Find me on Discord if you want to hit me up and give me a few pointers or what you think will work. I'd really be appreciative of that. What I've been doing is I've been capturing the little notes and stuff that I've found on a notepad, and I'm sending that off to Undead Labs, or I'm going to their Discord server and dropping it off there with the stream so that they can see it. So if you've got any comments and stuff, or what you think, put it in the comments. I hope they read it. You never know, but I'm definitely sending it to them. So we've got that, because this update has the ability to make the game really awesome, but it could also make it really frustrating for a lot of players. It's walking that knife edge at the moment, and this is my first go at it. So maybe after 2-3 goes at it, I might be able to stay on top of the infestations like how they're running here, but it'll be a complete different strategy shift from what I've been doing. So we don't know. We need more testing and more ideas and more suggestions to figure out, you know, is there a meta way to get past the infestations? Is there a strategy which gives you what strategy gives you the best chance, and in what situations, and with what resources, etc. So let's all get into the PTR if you can, and find out what you can find out, and let me know. I'll definitely be coming back to this in the future, and we'll test it some more. So awesome everyone for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been crazy nuts on the super chats as well. Unbelievable. Hey Churro boy, how you doing? Yeah, so thanks everyone. Churro, may I ask yourself, what would your survivors will move on to another location? What would I do? Right, if the infestations got on top of me, I probably would. I'd move to a new location, but then I'd probably start a fresh map. sorry, a fresh community. I kind of feel I've moved location once because I've been thrown out of my base by a siege. I lost 4 characters and I had to go back to the bridge fort, which I hate. And so rather than going back to the bridge fort, I changed maps. I got on the map, started playing, and just went, I feel like I've lost. So I just ended that community. I lost to Nightmare. I didn't wipe, but it certainly felt like a defeat if I was leaving on under their under their rules as opposed to mine, if you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks, Chill and Play. Awesome. Yeah, sure, man. Watch the beginning. We found out some interesting stuff. I certainly did. I'm going to try and piece it together and all of that. I'm rambling on, even though I'm starting to go a little bit hoarse myself, but it was easy playing a long stream today because this was awesome community and we were finding out some really interesting stuff. So cool. I hope to catch you for the next one. Keep an eye on my community page. I'll post up my stream schedules there, or catch us on Discord. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. It's been unbelievable. I'm going to go tell my wife just how amazing you guys are. Have a great night, day, wherever you are. Go in peace. Thank you again. Ka kite. Bye for now.